Hello and welcome to Dorm Room Movie Reviews. I'm Sean Carney, and today I'm going to be discussing a very old silent film called The Cabinet of Dr. Calagari, directed way back in 1920 by Robert Wiene. Now, this movie is very famous because it showed audiences that cinema can create hidden meaning through its camera angles, and it also had a very unique narrative structure for the time, which it's commonly used now in movies, but in this time, most movies were either very short or were just documentaries of people doing everyday activities. So, Robert Wiene made this movie amazing by using a technique called German expressionism, which uses dramatic camera angles, bright and clashing colors on its set, and an emphasis on shadows to create a hidden subtext in the movie. And the idea that films could be deeper than the surface was very unique for the time period. So first of all, I would like to discuss the narrative structure of the film, and I'm going to give you a spoiler alert now, so if you have not seen the film, you can just plug your ears for a second, and I will give you the thumbs up when you are good to listen again. So plug your ears if you need. So basically this film is about this dude named Francis who's explaining this story in a flashback. So Francis and his friend Alan went to this carnival, and at this carnival there was this act by this guy named Dr. Calagari, who was a hypnotist and had this sleeping man basically under his spell. And when they get to his act, Dr. Calagari is basically like, ask my somnambulist Caesar anything and he will provide the answer. So Alan very smartly asks when will he die, and Caesar replies at dawn. Shockingly, Alan dies at dawn, and the rest of the movie is Francis going after Dr. Calagari and Caesar, trying to prove that they are indeed murderers. Yet the plot twist is, and this is the biggest spoiler alert, none of this ever actually happened. Alan, Francis, and Caesar are all patients at a mental asylum to which Dr. Calagari is the director of. Sound anything like Shutter Island, Martin Scorsese? Where'd you get that idea from? Alright, so now there's the spoiler, so here's the thumbs up to start listening again. So not only did the narrative structure of this film wow audiences, but Wiene's camera angles he used emphasized character emotions, which made people very attached to some of the characters in it, which was very unique for the time period and made the plot twist at the end much more amazing and shocking. And also the German expressionism method that he used, which distorted reality, allowed the audiences to think deeper about the film, and audiences knew that they had to think more than the surface because the film was divided into acts, which made them look at the film more like a play than an actual movie. So the sets also helped this play-like theme where you're thinking deeper than the surface, because they're all hand-painted and very whimsical, very unrealistic, but yet since there was no green screens or anything, everything that was there was very important to the movie itself. So the audiences had to actually think like, okay, why is this lamp, or why is every specific thing there? So overall, Wiene did this really amazing thing when he created Cabinet of Dr. Calagari. He kind of made way for modern film and made it possible for films to have different meanings. Like literally without this movie, like movies we watch today would be completely different. So when you have an oldies night and watch this movie, think about why this movie is so important and how it changed movies we see today.